cowboy entered the church just before service was going to begin. Although the old man and his clothes were spotlessly clean, he wore jeans, denim shirt, and boots that were very worn and ragged. In his hand he carried a worn-out old hat and an equally worn-out Bible. The church he entered was a very upscale and exclusive part of the city. It was the largest and most beautiful church the old cowboy had ever seen. The people of the congregation were all dressed with expensive clothes and accessories. As the cowboy took a seat, the others moved away from him. No one greeted, spoke to, or welcomed him. They were all appalled at his appearance and did not attempt to hide him. The preacher gave a long sermon about hellfire and brimstone and a stern lecture on how much money the church needed to do God's work. As the old cowboy was leaving the church, the preacher approached him and asked the cowboy to do him a favor. He said, before you come back in here again, he said, have a talk with God and ask him what he thinks would be appropriate attire for worship. The old cowboy assured the preacher he would do that. Well, the next Sunday he showed up for the services wearing the same ragged jeans, shirt, boots, and hat. Once again, he was completely shunned and ignored. The preacher approached the man and said, I thought I asked you to speak to God before you came back to our church. I did, replied the old cowboy. Well, if you spoke to God, would he tell you the proper attire should be for worshiping in here? The cowboy looked at the preacher and said, well, sir, God told me he didn't have a clue what I should wear. He says he ain't never been in this church.
Oh.